Blues is an African American music that traverses a wide range of emotions and musical styles. But blues is also a recursive dance music that celebrates pleasure and success. Central to the idea of blues performance is the concept that, by performing or listening to the blues, one is able to overcome sadness and lose the blues. Historically, the popularity of blues matches with the rise of the commercial recording industry, the introduction of race records aimed at black record buyers after 1920, and the migration of black Americans from the rural south to the urban north. Many of the earliest black American recording stars were blues singers. The first blues songs to be recorded, often called classic blues, were the country blues, usually considered an earlier form of the genre, was actually recorded in the mid-1920s. There are several regional styles of country blues, including Delta blues from the Mississippi Delta and Texas blues. After the Second World War, the use of electrified instruments became inevitable. During the 1940s, some blues bands even incorporate saxophones. Also, the preference was for amplified harmonicas, especially in Chicago, a predominant center of blues recording in the 1950s. Blues from this period is often called urban blues, electric blues, or simply Chicago blues. Blues remains with us in contemporary American culture, and as a traditional musical form, it has been subjected to countless revivals and reinterpretations. The story of the blues, then, is the history of African Americans told through the story of their most popular music. The blues is the story of the frustrations of failed radical reconstruction, of violence and oppression in the Jim Crow South, of the desperation of the sharecropping system, and of the struggles of the civil rights movement. The story of the blues is the story of black culture coming to a position of prominence and influence in American society. It is the story of women of the classic blues whose early records, the first-rate recordings, pointed to a tremendous market for African American cultural production, and of the young white liberals and intellectuals who sought out the rural blues as an artifact of America's vanishing agrarian past. It is the story of the cultural present finding inspiration in the cultural past.